Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Lynn. Welcome to my home. Welcome to my kitchen. So we're working on a few things, or not we, but me, are working on a few things. My schedule is changing quite a bit. The summer season is upon us. Memorial Day weekend here in the United States is a big kickoff to the summer. And for me and where I work, that is a major kickoff. We have summer conferences all season up and through Labor Day when we go, whew. And if you're from New Jersey, you know the statement, Benny's go home. So if you don't know what that means, you'll just have to Google it. But anybody from New Jersey would know what that means. That's down at the shore area. So we are in Benny season. And yeah, so I need to sort of regroup, reorganize my brain. And I've really been trying to do better, being more frugal, more economical, making better choices for foods that we eat health-wise, as well as just being wise with my money. So I don't know about you guys, but for us, it has just gotten a little bit tighter around the belt with cost of living and cost of food. And that's not to say we still can't do things and live life and all the rest, but we might have to do it a little differently. And so to give you an example, yesterday I worked from 6:45 to 6:45 a.m. till about 3:30, got in my van, then drove to pick my mother up. So we shopped for my mom. She had several stores she needed to go to pick up some supplies and some odds and ends that she's in need of. So that was from about 4 in the afternoon until about 6:30 at night. That's right after I had worked. And then at 6:30 at night, I drove and picked up a pizza for dinner because yes, I felt like pizza. And is that the most wisest choice with my money and the most healthy thing? So, but you know what? Sometimes you just got to do what you got to do. So at 7 o'clock, I rolled in the house with pizza in hand, and by 7:10, our grandson was over, and we babysat him from about 7:10 till about 8:45. And by 9 o'clock, I was on the couch ready to drop. And that's some days, probably 4 to 5 days a week of what my schedule tends to be like. So there's not always a lot of wiggle room for, hey, let's make something from scratch. That would be their first choice, making something from scratch, healthy, fresh fruits, fresh veggies, all the rest. But, I will say a but, we do that as often as we can. And I'm going to give an example or two of how we do that. But sometimes, you know what, I need fast food, I need convenient food. And we're gonna convert this kitchen into a fast food restaurant and a convenience food restaurant. I'm gonna show you by shopping my own stockpile and pantry of a few things that I have in the house, and just explain to you how you too can have fast food and convenient food in your house. Now, I will say, yes, it's not including always fresh fruits and veggies and all the rest, but it would be better than going to McDonald's, Burger King, Chick-fil-A, and all the rest, or picking up a pizza, I don't know, Chinese, whatever else you might be doing. Not that some of that can't be healthy, but it's expensive. So you know, sometimes mentally you just need that little treat. You need that little time of, you know what, I'm gonna go grab a pizza. It's okay once in a while to do that. Sometimes you're gonna make that pizza at home. So let me show you some of the things. I'm gonna walk around right now and grab a few things from my pantry, my stockpile, even visit my refrigerator. I'm gonna just nab a few things, put it over here on the counter, and then I'm gonna just talk to you quickly about fast food in your pantry, convenience food in your pantry. Can you do it? How do you do it? What do you buy? I'll give you my suggestions of what we like to have, and we'll go from there. Okay, I don't mean to be on top of you here, but I have a tiny kitchen, small kitchen, so I'm going to show you some of these things. I'm really sorry it's so dark. Let me see if I can lighten this up a little bit for you. Maybe a little bit better. I'm so sorry. It's the best I can do. But, so fast food, convenient food, what can you do in your kitchen that would be semi-homemade, semi-healthy, the best you can do? I'm sorry, even my hair's sticking up today. It's my day off. Pulled my hair out. That's it. So we're doing this. So this has been something I grew up on, Dinty Moore stew. You can have this in a bowl and warm it on the stove or in the microwave. In 5 minutes, you've got a meal right here. It's got potatoes, it's got meat, it's got gravy, it's got carrots. You could add some toast to this. You could open a can of corn or peas and add that to it. If you have these little cans, these are great if you're a family of 1 or 2. You do not have to get these big cans. I bought these. Actually, what's the best buy date? Is December 2024. I bought these, believe it or not, in 2020 during the pandemic when you're not sure what to get, what to have. So that's how long I've had these. I probably want to use these up and refresh them and get some newer ones in there so they have a longer best by date. But you could add a can of peas to that. You don't want to do something like that and you want to have a little bit of healthy. I don't always like to have a bag salad or, buy a head of lettuce, that kind of thing. But a lot of times we'll take cucumbers and we'll take some tomatoes and I'll slice up the cucumbers in like strips and do some carrot strips and celery strips and then just slice up some tomato and we'll have sort of a charcuterie salad, if I will. A little bit of carrots, celery, tomatoes and all that with a little ranch dressing or Italian seasoning or something on the side to a meal like this where I can feel like I've had some fresh produce. I can have that all pre-cut or I can whip that up in 5 minutes while this is warming up. So that might be an option of a fast food. This is something else. I bought a few of these. Thrive Life is the company I've been using. They're freeze-dried meals. This one is creamy beef with rotini pasta. I had gotten one that was I think it was a beef stroganoff, and it had quite a few mushrooms in them. I don't like the texture of mushrooms and neither does my son, so I picked them out and then I just chopped them up and I made some homemade cream of mushroom soup and I threw them in there, so it worked out. It was a win-win. But these meals are done in like 5 minutes. You add hot water to them and I bought 2 of them. I wanted to test the waters. God forbid there's an emergency, we're stuck. Having a meal like this where I can just use a camp stove if I had to boil water and add water and have a meal. They're delicious. They're by Thrive Life. This is not sponsored. I like them. I have up here, I have a whole cabinet full of butter and honey powder and potatoes, and I'm trying to build a stockpile of freeze-dried foods of meats and vegetables and condiments like butter and honey and other things that I would use, that if again power went out, we needed another source of food, I have that available to our family. Okay, canned meat. Not everybody's into Spam or luncheon meat. Maybe you have canned roast beef, Maybe you have, I thought I grabbed a can of tuna. Yeah, a can of tuna. These meals as well. These are like the Dinty Moore. This is a pot roast. They come in spaghetti. They come in, I don't know, there's probably 10 different varieties. These are $3. So if you're a family of one or even a family of two, you could do something like this. You could even add a little instant potato or maybe some of these quick biscuits that you can make in like 10 minutes to this. You could add the fresh veggies on the side. This is a great thing. It's already made. It's in a container. I can warm this up at work and I can have a great lunch. Canned meats, you know, something like this, you make a white roux. You add your tuna. You add your peas. My husband loves this, so do I. You put it over toast. You have a cheap, quick, fast, and easy and convenient tuna casserole over toast. Take this roast beef, add your can of peas, add your instant potatoes, or change it up and add minute rice. Just add hot water. It's just dehydrated rice. Add your hot water to that. You've got a great meal. You can add the biscuits to it. You can add the fresh veggies to it if you wanted to. Things like corned beef hash. And this is something that, you know, I tend to forget that we have. And I just went in the refrigerator to see that my husband had opened a can. So I'm going to fry that up. And I have my little electric frying pan right here. I'm going to fry that up and stick that in the fridge cooked, so that's a quick and easy breakfast. I'll probably make some scones. I'm Scottish. We pronounce them scones. You might pronounce them scones. Either way, I'm making some nice pan ones that you do in the electric frying pan or on the stovetop in a frying pan with no oil. It's just done dry. You cook it dry. But to have toast or something like a biscuit to go with this, I have this cheddar garlic biscuit mix, and this would go delicious with the corned beef hash. And if you saw in my refrigerator, I have a half a package of ground pork. And I was like, oh, what do I do with this? I made something the other night. I really didn't like it. I didn't like the dish that I made. It wasn't what I was expecting. But I thought, I haven't made sausage balls in a while. So I add this to the sausage balls, a little bit of cream cheese and a little bit of cheddar cheese, and you make them like a meatball. They are so good. And then you do either a roux over it or a white peppered gravy over it. And they are delicious breakfast, lunch, or dinner. And they're great. So we'll be making those to stick in the refrigerator for fast, quick, and in a hurry. You can buy prepackaged meals. This is by Thrive Market. This is their chili. I love this. This is their plant-based chili. It's got a little kick to it. You don't have to buy the one with the kick. This is also coconut curry chickpeas. You can make your minute rice. You can make your instant potatoes. You could put either one of those over instant potatoes. You know, we're not talking about spending hours in the kitchen. Sometimes I need something in 5 minutes. So I can do this. Fast food. Fast food. Fast food. You know what I mean? Fast food. Add hot water. You don't even have to put it on the stovetop. Just boil hot water in a bowl. Okay, one of the best things in life ever invented was plain old cold cereal. Sometimes you not only need fast food, but you need comfort food. And some days, my husband and I, you know, we've reached that age of, do you just want a bowl of Cheerios, you know, or maybe some Raisin Bran or whatever it is that you like. Sometimes just a bowl of cereal is just enough to make you feel good. One of the things that we are currently doing a lot more of is, like today, for example, I made homemade tortillas and I had a leftover, I canned some roast pork, and I opened that can and I added some fajita seasoning to it, and I had some frozen kale and I added that to it. It was so good. We put it over rice the other day, but I had leftover, so I made homemade tortillas and I made it like a burrito, and I put rice on the bottom, I put the pork mixture, and I put a little cheddar cheese, and we had that for lunch, so it was a bit heavy. So for tonight, I said it's whatever's in the fridge, help yourself. It might be a bowl of cold cereal, or it could be some sliced cucumbers, some sliced tomatoes, and then we like to keep these turkey sausage sticks. We get these from, I think these are from Aldi. We've got hummus, some sliced cheese. This is just leftover. I use this half for with the tortillas today so we could slice this up. Maybe some delicious, this is Amish natural peanut butter. We have cheese sticks as an option. Some crackers. These, by the way, are gluten-free. If I'm not necessarily into gluten-free, but someone gave me these. They're sesame. If I can highly recommend a great gluten-free cracker, if you need gluten-free, they're Good Thins gluten-free, made with rice, and they're sesame. Delicious. So we do like a charcuterie plate with some fresh veggies, maybe a little jam to put on the crackers, or peanut butter or whatever, and some hummus with the veggies, cheese, sausage sticks, and we'll just put a little plate together and pick on that, put on a good movie, and relax for the rest of the night. So I hope this triggers your brain to think, I can have fast food in my pantry and my stockpile. I can have convenient food. I don't have to run out to the grocery store or to the fast food restaurant or to the pizza parlor or whatever the case might be. I can have options at home. That's not to say if you really need that mental break of going and buying something at your favorite, drive-through. Listen, I'm not here to tell you that you can't do it, but to save a little money, to be wiser with our money, and maybe do that as a treat once every 10 days or so. But in the meantime, you can have some things for when you work long, hard hours. Maybe you're home and you're just not feeling it. Today, I just don't feel like doing dinner. I have had it. I'm done. Have some convenient food. Then what you can do at the beginning of the week or the end of the week or the weekend, whatever you choose, maybe cook up some stuff in your crock pot and in your oven. Make maybe 1 or 2 really delicious meals and make double or triple of it so that you have it in the refrigerator. Good wholesome meals with a side salad or whatever you want to do, or fresh veggies, that you have that for the rest of the week. But then when you run out and you're just not feeling it, grab that tuna, make a quick tuna sandwich or tuna salad, or make a tuna casserole. That would be quick and easy. And there you go. Let me know in the comments below, what would you consider a fast food in your pantry or a convenient food in your pantry that you could pull together quick and in a hurry? I'm looking for some ideas. All right, we'll catch you all on the next video.